Can you hear me? 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 Can you hear you? Can you hear you? Can you hear you? Welcome. I am the Moonshin King of the Century. You are very creepy to me. However, it has been a long time for you. The Moonshin King of the Century. Archie, it is better for you. Did you recognize my hat for the decade? Classic Moonshin attire! I hope you hear me for you. Good, good. A long time since I have streamed, but now I wish to return. Matilda Garcica, it was you who did this to you. Hello for sure. It is good to see you two again. Atsi! Especially Atsi, since I have had acquaintance with Matilda for many a century. I have not uploaded and I have been greatly dissuaded. Brian coffee. Not the coffee that you drink, but the coffee that you sneeze into oblivion. Good, good. I really should do more live streaming, but my circumstances do not lend it to you. However, the invaders left the criteria. So I took the opportunity to say hello, greetings, and a very happy Thanksgiving for all. What a reveal! You are surprised! You are very surprised for sure. Hey, howdy! And do you. Ironic, since the death of Ahn Wakeoff, I said I would upload more for those moonchins who I left behind. And what did I do for you? Nothing! Nothing! Indeed, indeed. Thank you for you. But you have been gracious! You have pronounced me your husband and your son and your father. And I have not abandoned me yet, but the hair that travels in my mouth regurgitates into something very uncomfortable, very disturbing. 3 months has it been already? Wow, wow for you. That is unexpected. I am falling apart for you. Well, hairy mouth! I literally have hair in my mouth. Wow. From whatever I am wearing. This has been a common attribute for sure. Thank you for the like. It hasn't been 3 months since. My mouth! My mouth for you. 1 minute. I need to remove some hairball from my crime. Thank you. Much better for you. Jazzy. Ah, they have been rather out of practice, but I hope they stay with you. And I know they do for you, Brian. They do for sure. Ah, B on B. Thank you, Matilda, for your crimes and your digestion. As I was saying to Atsi, it hasn't been 3 months since my last reaction. That was, I think, couple of weeks, if I'm not mistaken. And I am often mistaken for you. But no, was it no? I did the Ahhn video, tribute video, harvest reaction, and then I did another reaction. That was Brian's request. The something Z, as I recall. I don't remember the name, but Z, I think, was in the title, the name of the band. Ah, I believe I have disturbed you intensely, and I profusely apologize to me for putting me through the ordeal of the century. But yes, I have regretted not being able to up Z top. Ah, yes, that was it. What was the name of the song? I have not revisited it since. I like that song. I said it was like country rock. Ah, good for you. Ah, yes. I wish I could record more for you. Mexican blackbird. Good. I had a story about a Mexican. I visited him and he gave me, what is it, the chipotle, and I burped in the bathroom. Ah, I never told him, however, that I burped in the bathroom. Only true OGs. Well, actually, I think Brian isn't quite as OG as Otzi and Matilda. He is relatively newer, I think. But he has definitely been very regular in recent years for you. Good. So I think he will be joining the group. Unless he mysteriously disappears like Richard Townsend. He disappeared completely. He was a big Bobby Metal fan. He always commented on my Bobby Metal videos and other videos. He emailed me his life story and pictures, and he told me about a kitten he found in a bush, and then looked after in his home. And then he had to move with him to look after his mother. But the last time I heard of him was on my Twitch stream. I haven't streamed on Twitch since about February. That was the last time I ever heard of Richard Townsend. Then he disappeared completely from existence. And that reminds me, I need to do the request he requested to me in that stream all those months ago, in his honor, in his passing from my world. And with the COVID-19, I am afraid he might have been extremely rest in peace to you. So that is always on my mind indeed. Back when you had 200 subs. You know a secret I will tell you now. There was a time when I jumped in subs a great deal from, I don't know, it might have even been 200 to 500. I've been on 500 for like 2 years now. 2 years on 500. However, I did I did move my priority to the reaction channel when I made it, so technically I gained 250. No, I'm on 300 now. I'm nearly on 400 on the reaction channel. It's been growing while I've not been uploading. Slowly but surely. So technically I can add these subs from that channel on. However, that is beside the point for you. The point I was trying to make was I jumped to 500. And the reason I jumped was because when the YouTube changed the rules, they made a blog and they said 4,000 hours watch time and 1,000 subscribers needed to monetize. And everybody flooded to that blog, the official YouTube blog. And everyone was subbing for subbing. Everyone was hectic and chaotic because everyone wanted to get to 1,000 subscribers so they could monetize. So that's what happened to me. I wrote something or replied to something and various people, and then my channel got flooded with 200 or 300 subs or four. And eventually YouTube actually did take away a good chunk of those subs, but I was left with 500 in the end. So yes, most of them are inactive, disposable, defunct, out of order, out of service. So most of them, I have no idea who you are for you, but I hope you stay for you, to you, for sure to me today. Thank you all. Thank you for your digestion. And I am getting lots and lots of more hairy mouth on my tongue. So one moment. Do you know how difficult this is with all of my material? Ah! Very paranoid are we. Wow. Yes, for you. So, yes, good to be back. I took the opportunity. I could have let it slide. I am on a tight schedule, however, but it's good to see you. Usually, when I used to stream, it was around a bit, I think a bit later than this, so I wasn't sure who would turn up. However, I am grateful to Matilda and Brian. I should have known you would survive the severity of you. I should have hydrated. Oh, actually, I would, actually, I did drink some water. Yes, I did drink some water and some roasted peanuts. So the peanut dried my mouth, and the water nourished it or hydrated for you. But the problem is the material and the hairy time going into the mouth and causing me anorexia. So that is a great problem for you. Where is Richard? Where is Ahn? Well, Ahn, it can be decided where you are. But where you truly are, who can say for you? I hope you have all been very, very creepy and very safe for you. These are mutually exclusive terms. I quite like the look of me today. I have missed my puppy. These are OG gloves. OG. No, actually, I said it wrong. These actually are not the original gloves I wore. Or are they? Or are they? I don't know anymore. I don't think they are. Originally, they were not these ones. This is the OG hat. This is the OG scarf. My V Artsy has proclaimed the truth. I don't think they had the armor originally. I made a whole video transforming. I don't remember that one. I remember the one I turned into what you called a hobo. Was it homeless? I think you said. Oh, gangster! Um, I don't remember one before that one, however. I think that was the first time I radically changed. Ah, fishing! I still have it somewhere here, I believe, but I managed to locate the original, so I used it to its best product. Ah, thank you to me, Brian. Um, I think it suits this much better than the fishing, I must say, for you. Um, oh, my glasses! That was something I was searching for, but they actually broke. I've had a few different variations of the glasses, but yes, they've all. Well, I had robo glasses, the white ones. I don't know what happened to them, but the black ones actually broke. That's why I stopped wearing those. That wasn't my mouth that time. That time it was to adjust material in my favor. That heart is good for one thing. Ah! Yes, you are the fan of the spinny time. I felt I was in a circus for your entertainment. Very happy of you. Ah, the good old skills of the century. I am glad you are not dead to you at sea. You would be a great, one of the greatest erasures from the channel, for sure. As would all of you, in fact, since you are here with you, and I am here with me, indeed. Ah, good. Oh yes, I also had the red and black robe I used to wear. I have that still in my closet. But my V mask, which I bought at Halloween, I think it was 2018. Yes, 2018 Halloween. How time flies. To me! I wore that for a good chunk because I liked it so much. I didn't have to worry about the fiber in my holes, so it was good. You just put it on and no worries to you. On my yes, for you. Actually, it's actually on my reaction channel banner, in fact, and my profile picture, I think. It is and I put it at the end of my videos here, in fact. I do a pose like this, and I'm wearing the robe. But I don't think it was the robe my original outfit. I'm not sure about the robe. It might have been. Um, But despite you, it's good for you. Go on. I need to keep track of time because I will die one day for you. What is this messages I am receiving? So I should have theoretically about an hour to spare, but I might get off earlier. 4 p.m. for you. I can neither confirm nor deny, in fact. Of course, you still have the apricot colored pants. Ah! I haven't seen them for a while. I might have left them in a gallery somewhere. I visited a museum and I might have took off the pants and threw it at a knight in shining armor, and it was on the sword, and I had to run as fast as you can for you. So they could not catch me, and they could not locate me, cause my facial recognition would not suffice their ambitions. You see. Ah, is that true? Let's see. You let into the secret of the century. I apologize if I am low energy tonight, but um, I am here. Well, and I hope. Oh, 20 minutes already. How did we get to this part in our lives? How did you get here? How did I get here? How did we all come together from these different planets? We are all from different planets, and yet we can combine together to create an extraordinary sensation. Extraordinary scenes! Indeed. Clearly, we have nothing better to do for you than to watch me to me. That is what life is, for sure. This is the meaning, the cheese of my existence. We come together from a magical box called a notification. Is that what you say, Atsi? Are you trying to trick me? I know what you are. I know what you are. Very grand are you. Tonight, I gonna have myself a real good time. I feel alive. And the world is burned inside out. I'm cruising around in ecstasy. So don't stop me now. Don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time. Having a good time! Elvis! Elvis! I was wondering who enjoyed my performance. Who joined? Who joined my suspicion? Thank you, Brian. I applaud you. Elvis, you are very creepy. To you! To you indeed. However, I am glad that you can witness my existence for the century. I must admit to you that I do intend one day to pass on the mantle of the Moonshine King to someone very special for you, to who I have not yet decided. But when that day comes, you will never know because it will be in the greatest secrecy for the century. Someone must take on my mantle after my time has come. Just like the Batman gives on his Batman costume after his time has come. Except I suspect Batman has done a lot more for the community and for the century than I have currently. But you know, I do hope still to grow and have ambitions of superiority and crimes of the highest degree. Yes, yes, for you. I would like to congratulate me for surviving um, the summer that was very cold and wet. It was very cold and wet, and I enjoyed it a great deal. So I survived, and I won a lot of pot and gold, a lot of the honey for the bear. The bear was not in the chain, very tame bear, but the bear was very, what is it, the teeth, very sharp teeth for the bear. So, this is my news for you. A lot to get through. The town, the wreckage, the promise, and the society. So the society that was located from Madagascar. They discovered the lemur, and they called the lemur the alien. Did you hear this news about the lemur? The alien. They have been prescribed officially to be alien. So they located the ship, and now it's verified. So it's exciting development. Very exciting development because first detection of alien life on Earth is the lemur, and it's breaking news, and it really directs the humanity's existence outwards in the universe. They said the ship was like a cone with a ball on top. So they are trying to work out how it works entirely, but the design, the main function is right there for you. Um, I do wonder how far it takes to travel in the ship of the Lima and where the home planet may reside. It's something that we all have to work on now. Wait. So, I miss my doses of Moonshin King. Well, if only you could buy them from the chemist, pharmacy, doctor. That would be useful for you. Like an injection or pill or a heat pack on your back. I do recommend taking 200 milligrams at least once a week. That should get you through you. And thank you for you. So, there is one person from the OG I might expect to arrive one day. I will not mention you in case you embarrass you. Where was I before Elvis joined the crimes? My voice is a little hoarse to you today. Thank you for the like of you. Tonight I gonna have myself a real good time. I feel alive. And the world and turn it inside out here. And floating around in ecstasy. So don't stop me now. 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 Good. Good. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Brian. I do hope. I remember when I died once before. But then I rose again for you. I rose especially so I could never upload again. Especially for you. So I do hope to have my own soundtrack one day. Maybe a cover album. That would be very tasty for you. maybe music videos to accompany the music, as they are known for, of course, for you. How tiring it is to be you. I hope you stay with you, and I hope you are you for you, and not an imposter. Imposter, you can always detect the imposter because they sneeze a certain way. Brian would know about this. When they sneeze, it's not green, it's more yellow. If you were to get a bud and get the moisture you and put it through a lab, you would notice the difference for sure. Blu-ray complete with Jazz Hands instruction. Ah, a Jazzy Hands instruction video tutorial, exercise video. So very middle-aged mothers can follow along at home. Plus Brian, of course, especially Brian. I'd get that off the dark when probably. Oh, dark web, you mean? Well, I would intend it to be a commercial venture on a big platform such as Netflix, that or HBO. That would be much more ideal for me, I am afraid, for you. Beige. What is beige to you, Brian? Is that the color of your cream for the coffee that you sneeze? Wow, just to sit here in the company of all of you creepy crowd is something I have much desired for some time. I squander my time like I lift my boots. It is for the weak-minded to see me and sneeze and cry. But I can assure you that you are you for you, and never forget your pottery. No, your pottery, and never forget what you create in the laboratory. You know, you are so far ahead of the mask face. A Munchin out of time. Yes, I have seen multiple channels have that idea also. I don't know if they were inspired by me because I noticed one in particular, actually one or two reacted to the same music as I also. So, but that is a usual thing with reaction channels. We tend to take inspiration from each other um, in that way. But it doesn't make me wonder whether I might have inspired someone out there. If I have, they have not made themselves known to my criteria. But here we go. As I said before once, it's always the innovators who never get the credit for you. They are the penniless, homeless guys. They die with no assets for you. And then the copycats get all the claim to fame and the money and majesty. Oh, what is the way of the world? Ah, yeah. They did not wear the masks to protect their audience from stuff. It is true, it is true. If the audience were to see my crimes, I am very afraid of what would happen to you. It is for your protection. more than anything else. Factors are an occasional request in a way. I have debated whether I should reveal my crimes one day, and I do intend to one day, I think. But at the same time, as I said, I wish to pass on the mantle, and if I reveal my crimes, then that will be much more awkward for you. What happened to Matilda? She said she was in admission. No, not admission. What is intermission? Yes, that is the one. So I am very happily surprised. She has vanished for sure. Matilda was especially keen to see me return to the land of the living. In my Instagram, she keep trying to persuade my return, but unfortunately, things circumstances have prevented me. This last year, ever since I moved, things have not been easy to continue, and the year has passed like nothing for you. Nothing, indeed. That makes me very concerned about my mortality, how long I will be here for you. So we should make the most of it indeed. So many ambitions yet to be executed. I would like to execute one day. I was thinking of doing a commentary because that was Matilda's idea too for some time, in fact, even the end of the last year. But this year has gone by like sandy time. Where is the water, the tide, and the sand of the castle? Gone, 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 gone for you. But yes, I do intend to do commentary. I might do it on my reaction channel. I might do it here because it seems that people are not a fan of my reaction. It makes it difficult when they come for to see someone's face and they don't see it with me. So I do put a lot of effort in the past on my reactions, but it doesn't seem to pay off very often. And I think, why fight the tide of you? Why not go with the tide? Meaning, why not do what fits me much greater than you? Something that I can do and will be a good fit for you. Probably something more entertaining than a mere reaction where people look for the face and uh, and observe extremely accurately and meticulously for your expression. So I do not wish to disappoint those who come to my channel, so I do want to branch out, maybe try something new. What in the world? But the problem is still the access. The problem is still the circumstances around my habituation and my homely values. I hope you stay with you. Comedy, comedy. I never really tried much comedy, but that is more the direction that I would like to endure going forward. That kind of stuff would definitely be on this channel. Commentary. I've noticed commentary channels see themselves as much better than reaction channels. Even though they are doing the same thing, it's just they don't show a lot of the clip usually. Usually they don't have the box in the corner. Usually they have it cover the whole screen and then they chop it and like you see me now and chop between themselves and the video and talk that way. But it's much the same thing anyway. But yes, commentary stuff would be on my reaction channels and pretty much the same genre of you. But the more funny stuff, I hope I will achieve. I hope I will achieve, but I cannot say or promise that my comedy will suit you, that it will nourish you, that it will lick you, that it will kiss you, or give you great comfort for you. I don't really know any stand-up people on YouTube, probably because there's no audience. But that's an interesting concept, I think. Stand-up comedy in your bedroom for you. Uh, I think that would work better in a live stream, actually, since there is actually a live audience. It's just not in front of you. So you can't put in the laugh. Maybe for the best, maybe not. Without the laugh, you cannot judge how well you are doing for you. Go on now, go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Want you the one who tried to turn you with goodbye. You think you'd crumble. You think you lay down and die. Oh no, not you. Will survive you. As long as you know how to do you, you'll do you to you. I have all my life to live and all my love to give, and I will survive. I will survive. Hey, hey. Bravo, bravo. Bravo for all, and bravo, a good night. Very frustrating when you want to do so much, but you cannot due to your circumstance. That is the greatest curse of my life. If I am honest with me, that not being able to do you to you is the greatest restriction. And that is why I think I say to do you to you, because I was not able to do me to me. So I would be very happy for others to achieve their crimes. That is a crime for sure, says Elvis. The greatest crime I can ensure, I can devour. The greatest crime of the century. That is the true deceit for me. Over this past, I had a lot of fun last year. I was really getting into the groove of reactions, and Artsy would know last year I did more live streams at the first half of last year before I moved, and the end of the year before that. I started my reaction channel January last year, but when I moved, I no longer had, I suppose, my own space to conduct my crimes. So it has been difficult to find not the time. I've had all the time in the world, but the opportunity, the space. The space is what I required. And that is why I have struggled to upload for you and to join you. I was very active. That is very ironic. Yes. Atsi says, whilst you were at university, you were very active. But since you returned home, it was a lot less. I was an extremely mature student. Extremely mature. That is the official name of what I was, a mature student. It's ironic with all of this time free due to COVID-19. All of the time in the world, and I have not been able to do what I wanted for you and for me and for all. Not the time is the issue, the space is the issue. Ah, you need the time and the space, the opportunity for you. Time plus space makes opportunity for sure. Plus the ability, of course. If you are disabled, you cannot walk, you cannot move, then it would make no difference. I would have no jazz hands if even if I had the space and the time. I would not be able to have jazzy hands for you if I could not. It was not able, but good. So time plus space plus the ability makes the opportunity for you. For sure. Plus the ambition, of course. Otherwise, you would not want to do it in the first place. And you also need, what is it? The determination, no, there is a word. What is it? You need self-control, but that's not the word I was looking for. I think it begins with D. I don't remember. Discipline! That is it. Discipline. You need those for you. That is the great irony. Greatest irony. So much time and yet so little output. And the irony is that I won't probably get as much time in future, and then I will have the space maybe, but I won't have the time any longer for other disciplines I need to do, responsibilities that I do not have currently, but I might soon. Terrible. It feels my life is like a jigsaw, but it has not fit perfectly in every criteria so far. There is always some issue that stops me from you. Yeah. Currently it is space. Last year I had space and I had time, but I was missing something which I won't get into for you. But now I have the time, but I don't have the space. And in future, I'll have the space, but won't have the time. And I'll probably lose the ability. Who knows? Arthritis! Arthritis! Who knows what life will throw at you? You could have the space and the time, but then you get hit by a car and you no longer have the ability that you need. That is why they make hammers, to make those puzzle pieces fit. Interesting puzzles you put together as a child, Elvis. I don't recall ever using a hammer, but you do you. Yeah, sometimes I feel like I need I need a hammer to break the chains of my aggressors, of my jailers. I need to break free from the jail of the century. Eh! Ah! Wow. A puzzle? I thought it was a snack. Mmm, yummy, yummy. Tasty for me. Tasty. As I recall, let's see, you and Dynamic, your greatest adversary, your sister, were a big fan of cheesy time for you. Cheesy strings, was it? I want to break free. I want to break free. I want to break free from the size of your tongue. The shadow of me. I got to break free. I got to break free. God knows. God knows I got to break free. I got to break free. I got to break free. You got to break free too. We all got to break free from the chains and the chimes of the of all of the life that gives you. Eat from the dish like a kitty. Sneeze into oblivion. But what you don't do is kill you. That that is a misery. That is a great tragedy for sure. We are approaching 1 hour. I believe that is a good time to stop this stream. I had the idea once that I would do a 24-hour stream, but the opportunity and the capacity and the space and the time have not come together just yet. One day I will do it for you and you can pay me for my services. I know you will. 4 people, £4 is a great, great, tasty treat. I joke to you, I jest to you. Charity stream, all donations to the Moonshine King. Yes. I should put on my homeless costume, then you will feel sorry for you. And you will give me the cheese that I desire. 4 viewers! Thank you for eating you. I hope you don't dig deep to you. If you soul search, you might not like what you discover. And what you discover might clam you. I apologize, Brian. My hands have been unusually idle, but I thought it was necessary to speak my words. My words are wisdom. My words are a lot of money for you. Free services! Free for you. Where was I? Where was I? Go on now, go! Walk out the door! Just turn around now! 'Cause you're not welcome anymore! Weren't you the one who tried to hurt you with goodbye? You think you'd crumble to you? You think you lay down to you? Oh, no, not you. I know you. As long as you know how to do you, you'll do you to you. Elvis McGentrix. Good name, Elvis. I don't know if I told you, but it's a good name for you. Sounds like a stage name indeed. I hope you are famous for you. There was an old saying about either hands doing the devil's work or something similar. Are you sure? I don't recall hearing such a prophecy. You hear what you want to hear. You do what you want to do, and I applaud you for you. If you know how to do you, you do you to you. I got all your life to live. I got all my life to give. And you'll survive. You will survive. Then you can use you, and you can don't to you, but you want 10 to you, and you want C to you. Does anyone know the song I am singing? It's very famous disco song by, I think, Gloria Gani found it, says Elvis. Idle hands are the devil's workshop. Idle lips are his mouthpiece. Ooh, what is the meaning? The devil's workshop by you. Idle hands. Well, the thing about idle hands is, especially in this instance, you can't see what they are doing, and that's very tragic and very suspicious. If a hand is doing nothing, then it's certainly not doing anything good for you. Because to do good, you need to do, and that usually requires you for you. To you for sure. The lips are the mouthpiece. Letting evil roam without a check in the world. I think that might be the interpretation for me. If you say nothing, then you allow it to be. If you say something, then you might just ward off the crime. You might just dissuade the tragedy. And if they don't listen to your voice, then you have your hands. And then you get put in prison for battery. So amazing news all around. Amazing news all around, indeed, for you. I happy. I happy. I'm afraid there is no music. That's a great detriment to the stream, I believe. With music, I could cry. With music, I could sigh. That is my motto for you. 57 minutes on the stream. I'm trying to figure out how to end my acquaintance. Thank you all for being you and being here with you to you. Thank you, Otzi. Thank you, Elvis. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Matilda Gothica, who never returned to the land of the living. Rest in peace to you! Rest in peace, for sure. Oh, I missed a few. £4. I didn't know that was valid where you are. Well, I went to university in England. I think I told some Matilda knew I went to university in England, because that's where she sent the comics she sent me. Oh, Rayman, the Silencer Man! I just remembered you. He is also quite OG, but not as OG as Matilda and Otzi. But he is quite regular. He is quite committed to you. You did know, Otzi. Good. Maybe a Mojo Gaming. What happened to you? I seen him on Instagram, but I have not spoken in a while. He is from UK too. When you stay in a place so long, you absorb the information quite a bit, indeed. Quite crazy, the influence. Found it, idol. Oh, no, thank you for being you. For being you. Thank you, Elvis. I am a little builder on a store. Where is the rice that I was looking for? Could it be you, or could it be you? Could it be you, or could it be you? This was a great saying when I was growing up. The rice looks the same, but they are not equivalent. One will poison you, one will start on you, one might just kill you, and one might just bribe you. Ah, I noticed indeed. I noticed. This is what happens when you distract me with extraordinary conversation. So, and I was also wondering how to end the stream, and I didn't know how, so I just continue. That is what usually happens, indeed. But I do need to stop soon, indeed, for you. What? Do I look like a statue if I don't move? Ah, hope to see you again, Moonshin King. Thank you to you, Elvis, and thank you, Otzi. Indeed, I am reluctant to leave because it's been so long since I've streamed, and I know I will not be able to, in all likelihood, again for some more time. So I don't want it to not last, but that is the way of the grass that gets cut for you, and the seeds that grow into lemons and grapes. The bushes are our antlers. Yes, come back when you can. Thank you, Otzi. Ah, I hope you stay with me. I want to end by saying Happy Thanksgiving. We will rock you. We will rock you. If life gives you country time, make some lemonade. I've no clue what that means, Elvis, but I'm sure it's very wise indeed. If life gives you country time, what is the meaning of you? Oh, I don't know what this means. I will pretend I know exactly what you mean, Elvis. Bravo, 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 for sure. Amazing wisdom from Elvis, indeed. I know Otzi has lots of wisdom in his repertoire also. Amazing sayings, amazing sayings. That is an accent I picked up. Amazing sayings. One of my favorite accents in the century. So, I have now decided 1 minute 05 I will end the stream. I was going to do it, Otzi. I was thinking when to do it and what to do before I do it. I suggest I expected the OG outro of farewell, my moonchins. Take my moonchins. Oh, I wasn't considering scream out to you. It's been a long time since I have done Scream Out Sunday. I was considering bringing that back, in fact. I know a few people who are overdue a license for the golden statue of you. Less than a minute. Oh no, for you. Oh no, for sure. I just. Oh no. Oh no. Celebrate the time with you. Celebrate the time. Celebrate the time with you. Celebrate the time. Celebrate the time with you. Oh no, I'm running out of time. Farewell, my munchins. Take care, my munchins.